Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 most common driving faults which lead to learner drivers failing their driving test. And these faults are not just my opinion, it's actual official Dvsa stats. The Dvsa are the organisation in charge of conducting all the driving tests in the UK. So they gathered the information for the year and revealed the top 10 driving faults that led to learner drivers failing the driving test. I'll just be going through the top 5 faults. If you want to see the rest of the faults, I'll put the link in the description below to the Dvsa page. And another link that you'll find in the description is a link to the driving test report. So here it is. This is a report. This is what you're basically marked on. So this is what the examiners mark you on. Obviously they don't use the paper anymore. They use their tablets. So you've got this page and you've got a page explaining how they mark the faults. And then you have these which explain exactly what they're looking for each fault and what it means. So it'd be a good idea to read these before you go for your driving test. It'll really help you out. Right, now let's show you the top 5 driving test faults.
At number 5, we have moving off safely. This would be when you've decided to move off and obstructed another road user and caused them to slow down. At number 4, we have junctions turning right. This would be not assessing the speed and distance of the oncoming vehicles and cutting across their path and causing them to slow down. Also, be careful not to miss suitable gaps. At number 3, we have controlled steering. This could be either when you're driving straight on and start to drift to the left or right. Or when turning into or out of a road and not steering enough or steering too much. A steering fault could also be when you've drifted from one lane to another without realising, on a roundabout for instance.
And now we're going to move on to the top 2 driving faults. These 2 driving faults alone were accountable for just under 370,000 Yes, 370,000 driving test fails. And guys, if you want to learn how to avoid all these driving faults and increase your chances of passing the driving test and learn to drive a lot quicker, then check out the Ultimate Driving course. It's something that I strongly believe in and know it helps. And I want to thank everyone who's already downloaded it. And for those of you who haven't heard of the Ultimate Driving course, here's a clip telling you what it's about.
Hey guys, anyone learning to drive, please check out my driving course. There are 38 easy to understand videos on every single topic required to pass the driving test. Just watch the video before your driving lesson related to the topic you are covering on that day. This will give you the correct knowledge on that subject and you'll know exactly what you're supposed to do, so you can get into the car fully prepared. This will definitely save you time and money on your driving lessons. And to get a free sample of a video in the Ultimate Driving course, please watch this video that I recently uploaded. The link is in the description below.
And now let's see what the most common top 2 driving faults are.
At number 2, we have mirrors changing direction. This could be when changing direction from one lane to another and not checking and assessing the traffic in the other lane. Or it could be when changing lanes on a roundabout. This normally happens when exiting onto the left lane. At number 1, the most common fault for failing a driving test is Junctions Observations. This would mainly happen when emerging at a T-junction and not making the correct observations. I've noticed that when people observe, they may think it's safe but do not observe again just before moving off, and in that time, another vehicle or bike is approaching. Another example of this fault is when entering a roundabout or a new road like this one and forgetting to look to the right.
And like always, I want to say thank you for watching the video and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.